What are waves? Just on hearing about waves, we tend to think that we know what a wave is. However, it is amazing to see that most of us don't really realize the deepness of the science of waves. How powerful are waves? Most of us have been enthusiastic in hearing the soothing music of A.R. Rahman. How can we hear A.R. Rahman singing? How are we receiving live broadcasting matches on our television set? Waves are inherent in our everyday lives. How do we hear? How can we see? Or how do we communicate? All these are due to the way through which waves travel and transfer energy. Two categories of waves are the transverse wave and longitudinal wave. Wave propagation is any of the waves in which wave travel. With respect to the direction of oscillation relative to the direction of propagation, we can actually distinguish between transverse and longitudinal wave. Basically, transverse waves are waves whose particles oscillate at right angles to the direction of propagation of the wave. Transverse wave consists mainly of crests and troughs. The crests are the high points on the transverse wave. The troughs are the low points on the transverse wave. To demonstrate the properties of the wave, we use the ripple tank. We also have longitudinal waves, whereby the direction of vibration and propagation are both along the same line. Longitudinal waves consist of compressions and rarefactions. A common example of longitudinal wave is the sound wave. Water wave is the most common example of waves. However, we do have a catalog of other types of waves. This ranges from gamma rays to radio wave. The distribution of these waves is known as the electromagnetic spectrum. The use of radio waves is very popular around the world, whether it be in the medical field or industrial field. Radio waves are used to transmit the pattern of a heartbeat through a monitor at a patient's home to a nearby hospital. Radio waves can also be used to radio the condition of a patient from an ambulance to a hospital. Also used in astronomical science, radio waves from outer space are detected using the radio telescope. The radio waves are then picked up when they hit the antenna of the radio telescope. This is then amplified through the tuner. Then finally it goes to the plotter. Next we have microwaves. Microwaves are widely used in radar communication. They are also used in the analysis of fine details of molecular and atomic spacing. Another type of wave is the infrared, also a common transverse wave. Actually, this is widely used in a wireless communication and technological devices. Remote controls and security alarms make use of infrared in order to operate. Next we have visible light. Commonly used in astronomy, even used in photography, as well as in optical fibers. Hospitals use ultraviolet lamps to sterilize surgical equipment and to sterilize the air in the operation theaters. Furthermore, food and drug companies use ultraviolet lamps to sterilize their products. Suitable doses of UV rays cause the body to produce vitamin D. This is used by doctors to treat vitamin D deficiency and some skin disorders. Ultraviolet radiation are highly used in detecting forged news. So be careful, dear friends. Coming to X-rays. X-rays were discovered by the German physicist named Wilhelm Röntgen in the year 1895. Actually, this happened purely by accident in his experiments. X-rays are electromagnetic waves just like the others and travel at the speed of light. X-rays are widely used in the medical field for observing internal body structures. At airports, X-rays are used for checking passengers and their luggage in case they are traveling with unauthorized materials or dangerous substances. It is widely used in the field of spectroscopy and crystallography to determine structure of crystals. Even gamma rays are highly important in the sterilization of food and medical equipment. Gamma rays are specially used in the detection and treatment of cancer. So to sum up, the science of wave is highly beneficial to us, humans. In order to achieve new heights, we have decided to use all forms of waves. Waves are considered as one of the fundamental pillars of this smart, high-tech world. Using waves are highly advantageous as they are environmentally friendly, they are renewable, they are abundant and widely available, they are easily predictable in nature, and cause no damage to our lands.